Welcome, everyone, to Voldemort and Valor. In the last episode of Witchcraft and Wizardry, we learned a little bit about what Albus Severus Potter and Scorpius Malfoy have been doing behind the scenes. A time turner was involved. They've been using the time turner to go back in time to try and save someone that was lost. Cedric Diggory, a very key figure in a lot of the past in the Harry Potter universe. By traveling back in time, they were able to save Cedric Diggory. But in doing so, they doomed the future. And we switch scenes. The small group of Ravenclaws, Gryffindors, and Hufflepuffs sit eating in silence, and it seems like most of the oppressive prefects are hovering about them, making sure that no trouble is caused. We see one of the prefects walk past. A familiar face. Alexander. There's probably some familiar giggling that sort of sets your teeth on edge as two girls start to approach your table. I think maybe you recognize them, and we see Cornelia and Lillian approaching. Are you two up to no good?
Most likely. Is that Ravenclaw? Cornelia, you're so quiet.
So quiet. Almost as if you're not even speaking.
I'm incredibly quiet, yes. I'm ever so sorry.
Sitting nearby Lillian and Cornelia, we see Masie. Masie, how do you feel about Lillian and Cornelia? Have you talked with them before? I mean, they're in your class.
I know them. I've spoken to them before.
Sitting down nearby, we're joined by Olive.
I think it's a ridiculous rumour. Honestly, if there were any muggles on the premises, I would be the first to know, wouldn't I?
So, if you're in the know, Olive, then where are they burning the muggles?
Just
exactly.
Just because my family has a higher position in society doesn't mean that I personally know everything. I'm just saying, I think it's a bit ridiculous that would be done in private.
Dinner will be concluded promptly. You may all take your things and leave now, please. For Voldemort and Valor.
For Voldemort and Valor.
Voldemort and Valor.
You see people doing the salute.
It's fine. Excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to berate that first year. Yes. Excuse me. I'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
And he'll sort of like grab you, Alex.
I'm sorry.
You there, first year. Come with me.
Okay.
Gail looks kind of like horrified, and she tries to like put her head down and start to sort of look inconspicuous away from you as you're sort of dragged off, Alexander.
Alexander, right?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Then
we're headed back.
what's all this Voldemort and Valor nonsense?
You can't say that.
Why not? What's happening? Where
well,
are all these
you
banners and such? Why?
You can't say it, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't call it nonsense.
But I don't understand. What's happened? Where are your friends? Where's Olive and Clementine and Rosalina, the one with the potatoes, and the other girl, Masie? What did we do? All right. Look, I'm sorry to trouble you. This is all some sort of joke. Haha.
I won't tell anything to anyone. I promise. Just don't hurt me.
No. Yes, and if you say anything bad about the Dark Lord again, then you shall feel the back of my hand.
No, you can't. You please don't. You can't.
Is it too
you
much?
can't tell anyone that I. What? Are you? You should maybe go to the hospital wing. No offense, but you seem like you're not.
Go ahead and try and read someone. Or read between the lines, yeah.
I got
10.
10.
You can read them like a book. Choose 2.
I guess. How do they see me? And how are they feeling? I think the two I'm going to go for.
So, I think that this person is not acting like the Scorpius Malfoy that you've heard about and probably seen. Scorpius Malfoy is the most popular student in the school, the star Quidditch player, the seeker for the Slytherin Quidditch team. And there is never a snitch that the Scorpion King ignores. They see you, strangely enough. This person seems very, very different than the Scorpius Malfoy you know. This person actually seems to care if you are in trouble. And it seems like this person is extremely confused. Where's Headmistress McGonagall?
No, isn't a Headmistress McGonagall?
Wait. No Headmistress McGonagall. And I don't understand. But if Cedric lived, why would anything be different?
I think you probably can go ahead and I read about that for Cedric Diggory.
I got +1 forward from my end of session roll. That applies, yeah?
No, not this
Okay.
time.
That's the other Alex has
Yeah,
it.
that's the other Alex.
Okay, I read about that. Well, luckily this Alex is smarter.
Oh yeah, you know who Cedric Diggory is. It's one of Voldemort's Death Eaters.
Are you talking about the Death Eater? Cedric Diggory?
Death Eater? What are you...
Yeah. Why would he... What do you mean survived and...
Wait a minute. Voldemort's alive?
Yeah.
What about Harry Potter? And
You shouldn't... You shouldn't say his name. People don't like it. He's long dead.
Dead? But then Albus. Oh no, but Albus.
Do you mean Dumbledore? Or...
No. No. Oh no.
He looks extremely distraught.
Cousin's gone. Lily must be gone as well. And James, well, that's no loss, really. It's no trick. It's no trick. Just pretend like I just berated you.
We should rough me up a little bit then.
Rough you up? What do you mean? Like strike you?
It wouldn't be the first time, like, you would... I'm pretty sure you've smacked me walking past at least once every couple of weeks.
Once every...
You and every other Southern, basically.
Why does everyone keep calling me the Scorpion King and...
Because you are the Scorpion King, you seeker and really good at Quidditch.
Seeker?
Are you... wait,
For the Slytherin team, I'm the Seeker.
yeah. Are you...
I can barely fly a broom.
What? Do you need me to tell you who you are?
No. Act as if I just berated you. And have that. First year, half blood, mud blood.
And he'll just, like, he won't even hit you. He just, like, raises his hand like he's about to backhand you or something.
Alright, if you can't hit me, just at least grab me and just like push
Kind of
me
like-
out into the corridor, like push hard.
He doesn't really know what he's doing. It's so awkward, and he just kind of, like, grabs your sweater, maybe stretches your sweater, like, a little bit or something.
Okay, like, just a good
Like,
shove.
you're bullying wrong.
Yeah, just a good shove, just so people can see. And you need to. Okay, you need to shove harder than that. And whenever people talk to you, just say yeah, I'm the best or something. That's the feeling I always got. No offense.
He kind of shoves you, and you sort of run into this group of Slytherins walking. I think you collide probably with... Masie.
Yeah.
As they're walking past.
Oof.
Watch yourself.
I'm sorry. I was just.
Yeah, as you enter the common room, which is protected by a secret door and a password. The password is The Dark Lord sees all. You make your way. Yeah, you make your way to the common room. Are you doing anything that's subversive?
Depends on your definition. I'm just writing a letter to my father and thinking carefully before thinking about what I write before I put pen to paper.
Well, the reason that I ask is, are you sort of shielding it from eyes? What are you doing?
No, she's not shielding it from eyes. She's making it very plainly clear that anyone could look at what she's writing if they wanted to. She's not hiding anything.
Mm-hmm. Are they telling the truth? I want to know if it is what it appears, is basically, I think, what Masie's trying to find out. Is this what it appears? Is she telling the truth about just writing her dad a letter? Whether there's anything there that might indicate anything about that. Yeah, is she telling the truth about what she's doing here?
I don't know. Olive?
I guess I would imagine that you're close enough that you can see what it is that she's writing, and that's how you're discerning this. It says, "Dear Father, classes have been well, making lots of friends. How is the horned toad?" That's it. Very short, stilted sentences, just bland platitudes about classes and school and simple queries. And she closes it out by saying, "Wishing you good health as always. For Voldemort and Valor, Olive."
Masie scratches Olive dash horned toad dash question mark into her book on the other side of the page. So there's one side of the page for the nimbus and the other side of the page horned toad question mark.
I think that Lillian wants to walk over towards Masie and pluck the book from her hands and share it with Cornelia. What is she reading? This?
I would. I'm not. That's not gonna go easily.
Do you grab the book? I guess she tries to pick it up.
I don't want her to take it. Yeah,
Struggle.
yeah.
So
Is it my struggles?
no, this will be Lillian's because she's the aggressor here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Masie's stronger than you think.
Got a tight grip on that book. What are you reading, Masie?
Pull it down. Slam it shut. It's none of your business, actually.
Oh my gosh, Lillian, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just kind of weird that she's so attached to a book.
It's kind
It
of
is
weird
kind of
that you're
weird.
so attached to a person.
A friend. It's weird to
Yeah.
have friends, isn't it?
No, it's
Must
just
be.
weird to be that close to somebody. It's almost like you're the
Family.
same person. Like you
Well,
can't
you
think
know-
for yourself.
Well, in this world that we live in, it's better to have connections. There are some Slytherins that are better than others. It's just a
Yeah.
fact.
I know.
Or do you think that you're one of them? Lillian. No, I have to go. I can't stand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You notice Masie eyeballing you a little bit as you're writing your letter. You can ask 2 questions from the list.
Does it seem dangerous?
I'll let Masie answer that.
No. Uneasy, maybe. Dangerous. I don't think so.
Okay. I will say, how do we get out of here? And I guess I mean that in the sense of how do I remove myself from the situation of Masie being suspicious and eyeing her suspiciously.
How do you think, Masie? How would Olive stop you from sort of being suspicious about her?
I don't know if she could stop, but I think the thing that would throw Masie off most is if she just like engaged her in a conversation. That would make Masie want to get out.
Okay. Olive's going to lift her quill up from the paper, turn, and look at Masie and go, "Do you have anything you'd like to add to my letter? Since you're clearly so interested in it. Anything from your week to report that my father might be interested in? Other than
I'm sure
how fascinated you are with my
interested in a lot of things.
Yes. Would you like me to pass any of them along to him?
Maybe you could actually write him a letter and find out what's going on out there.
That's what I was doing before you interrupted.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. This absolute humdrum rubbish about the day.
I don't know how you
about
speak
what's
to
going on.
your father, but this is how I talk to mine.
What are you trying to say about my father?
Nothing at all. I'm merely suggesting you mind your own business.
And I'm merely suggesting that you mind yours. Get up, slam my book, and go up to the bunks. I want to go up to the bedroom. Like, storm out. I'm loud. This is a loud exit. And is she there, Wack?
Yeah, I think she is. Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
I won't be long. I just came to
Oh,
get
don't
my
be
things.
silly. You'll be here for a while. I mean, you have
just-
homework to do and whatnot, don't you?
No, I was going to do it in the common room.
Oh, but there's so many people out in the common room. Surely you can't
Yes,
concentrate.
I was hoping for a little bit of peace and quiet in here.
Oh, well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're here for.
She's like a dopey looking smile on her.
I think I get in bed and pull my sheets over, like put my knees out in front of me, pull my sheets over the top of my head, and like tuck them under my feet and under my bum, so like nobody could like lift it up. I like hem myself in little fort, I guess, and take my wand out and cast Lumos.
Okay, a 9. Choose 2 things that go wrong as you cast the spell.
Oh no. I think someone or something is alerted to the casting of the spell. I think my roommate is very clearly alerted, and the spell has...
I would like to point out, by the way, that I think this roommate of yours, let's come up with a name for her.
Yeah.
This is Tressie Mallard.
What a perfect name.
I would also like to point out that she's almost like a miniature Dolores Umbridge. And she has sort of everything. Her half of the room is covered in pink. And there's like a sharp division, I think, like right where it is.
And Masie doesn't have things. She doesn't have anything. She came to Hogwarts with 2 different shirts, the required stuff, but she doesn't have anything with her that is personal. Just one personal thing with her that's hidden on her person at all time. That's it. Nothing. Like, so this stark room divide is very, very distinct. It's like overloaded and then like nothing, like completely blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says,
Oh, are you really going to go back under the covers again?
What happens as you cast your Lumos?
I think my wand is thrown from my hands and lands nearby, but because the bed sheets are here, I think it's thrown from my hands, like hits the sheets. Lumos casts as it goes like through the sheet. So yeah, you know when you see like a torchlight in a tent or something like that. So you just see this like wild, like flying around light coming from inside this, and it takes it alerts her, and it takes the wand out of my hands, and it's like in the bed somewhere, and I'm like trying to find it, scramble around and found it, but it's still lit, I assume.
Oh yeah, still lit.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do my homework, okay? Can you Tracy,
I don't understand why you have to go under the sheets to do it.
Because
Surely
I
it must be
wanted a
harder
piece
to
of
see.
Okay, Tracy, please, just can you just leave me alone?
Besides, I wanted to look at your notes.
Yes, of course you wanted to look at my notes.
Is there something wrong with me looking at your notes?
No, there's just something wrong with you.
You're always so harsh.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it's actually deserved. Have you ever thought of that? Did you ever think of that?
Well, it's too bad. I was going to show you something that I found.
You what?
Oh no, it's too late now.
What were you going to show me?
No, it's too late. I'll just be over here.
Fine, and I'll just be under here.
She sort of does that thing where she like flops into the chair and like stares at the lump on Masie's bed.
I
You
stay
can probably
under here, and I
see
think
Masie's frown through the bed sheets. Like if it's possible for bed sheets to frown, it almost looks like a Muppet, you know? Like the bed sheets are just...
Olive, you should go talk to him. If he looked at you, you should go talk to him.
You think?
Oh,
Could go wrong?
absolutely. You should go say hi.
Our families are very close, so
very close. Yeah,
I'm
very
sure he'd
close.
welcome it.
I'm sure.
What a great idea. Scorpion King. Hello, dear cousin. How are you? Good to see you.
Is that you, Olive?
Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, goodness, yes. Of course. It's so good to see you well, dear friend.
I barely recognized you with that hair.
Whatever do you mean?
All of the students are kind of like looking at this interaction. Like there are some hateful stares from some of the other Slytherins around. They're just like, new target acquired. Yeah. And he just says,
perhaps we could have a conversation. Yes, over here.
Yeah, all right. Okay. And Olive turns back to the girls and she goes, "Girls, excuse me, the Scorpion King would like a word in private." Thanks so much for that idea, by the way. I appreciate you advising me to go say hello. And she's going to turn and follow him.
Oh my god, Lillian, I hate her.
I don't know who she thinks she is. Do you think that he even actually remembered her?
I have no idea. I hope not. She doesn't deserve it.
Definitely not. Did she leave her things out? What was she writing to her dad?
Let's read it.
did you leave it out?
Yeah.
Did we notice something?
It might be, you might be trying to do something else. I don't think it'd be a notice something. I think you would just see she got up from that place. You would see it there. I won't make you do a roll for that. But you can do something else if you'd like.
Can I steal
Rifle
it?
through her thing. Oh.
Oh, you want to just try and swipe something?
Yeah, I want to swipe it.
Okay. Yeah, try and be quick and quiet.
Swipe or no swiping! Oh, man!
Oh. Oh.
Oh, how do you fail? I need to hear how. This is a bad fail. What happens when you try and steal this?
She's so distracted already. I don't know how I could really mess up this bad. I think maybe instead of actually being quiet, she's just trying to be quick. So when she goes to grab the letter, her rest of her things are sitting on top of it. So she like yanks it, but in turn that just topples her bag over and like
you knock everything that Olive has
everything,
just
like,
all over the floor. Big
Yeah.
spill everywhere. And you do the thing where you're like also off balance. Your like equilibrium is off. You know, if you have to like get up and use the bathroom or something at night and you're just like burp, you have that little inner ear thing. And you're a bit wobbly. You probably like slip on something too, and you just kind of like bump into the table. It looks like something out of, you know, a 90s sitcom.
God, she's so boring. Why on earth would Scorpius want to talk to her? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What toad?
You think the toad is... I'm gonna get warts. You take this.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not touching it. No, I'm not touching it. Oh my gosh, Lillian, get away. Ah! Oh, fine. Why did I listen to you?
I have to go wash my hands. I'm leaving. You keep an eye on her. I'm going to wash my hands.
Ugh.
And then I think I see the I feel like you guys are the ugly sisters from Cinderella.
Yeah, basically. I
Savage.
feel like
Wow.
yeah, honestly. Yeah, it's actually so good.
It's the meanest Kolo's ever been. Oh, wow.
At least we're pretending to be mean.
Real Kolo hashtag.
that's Olok. That's my evil twin. It's
Yeah.
Kolo backwards.
Yeah.
That's Olok. It's not
Yeah.
Kolo. It's two completely obviously.
Excuse me, matchstick. What are you looking at?
Matchstick.
Yeah.
What's that
What's she
even
doing?
supposed to mean?
Straight as a board, fire on top. Matchstick.
Matchsticks are quite useful if you'd like to start a fire, though, aren't they?
What,
I
gonna
think
start
you're
a fire with
clever.
yourself? Are you trying to call yourself a muggle lord? Are you jealous? Did she have a crush on the Scorpion King?
Matchstick loves
No.
the Scorpion King.
Oh, is that what you were writing in that book? Is it a journal?
Don't you just think it's very strange that she always talks about how her family is so very close to the Malfoys, and yet we've never seen them talk before today? And now
Yeah, because she's lying. Obviously.
Obviously. So why have they gone off together? Don't you understand?
We could just
Come on, dum-dums.
We could go listen and find out. Dum-dum.
Maybe we
That's a
could.
great idea.
Just, it's
And
literally
maybe
feet
that
away.
would be more useful than going to a basement where there were never any muggles.
Olive, you've been pulled aside by the Scorpion King, Scorpius Malfoy. Yes. Olive?
Yes, that's right. You know my name.
Right. Yes.
It's so good to see you. I thought that we should start spending more time together, and it's wonderful to see you, old family friend.
Yes. Olive, are you familiar with, do you know anyone by the name of, Masie? Or perhaps Alex? Or a Clementine? Or Rosalina?
a girl in my year in Slytherin.
Jeez, in Slytherin?
Yes, in Slytherin. We're not particularly friends, but
You're not?
she's here.
All right.
Are these all Slytherin students you're all looking for?
No. I mean, they might be. I'm not sure.
No, I've never heard of anyone else with those names. I think I might have a cousin named Rosanna? Was that Roseanne? Roseanne? I think she might be a cousin. Good family friend, honestly, probably, if it's someone you like.
Right. I suppose, did I noticed, are there, have you noticed, no. I've been wondering if you've noticed the way that, are there any Muggleborns that might have made their way into the school? I figured since you seem to know so much, I would ask you.
Even if there were, I personally wouldn't know any. I come from a very fine family, thank you very much, and we have nothing to do with any
I wasn't implying
filthy Muggleborns.
I wasn't implying anything. I was merely curious if you had heard anything. Perhaps someone hiding the fact that they might be Muggleborn.
Wait, did you hear that there's a Muggleborn student at Hogwarts? Is that
I don't
what you're
know.
telling me?
That's why I was asking. After
Why?
all, I am the Scorpion King.
Of course. Well, personally, I would absolutely be honored to assist you in finding them, and perhaps we could share the credit and the glory if we turn them over together. We could work together.
Perhaps. So, you don't know an Alex from Ravenclaw? Perhaps.
I don't socialize with Ravenclaws, if that's what you're suggesting.
No. Of course not. What I had meant was if you had ever, bullied him. It's such a good target. Good to take out your frustrations and whatnot.
Are you alright?
You can try and read between the lines.
Okay.
9. When you try to understand what someone or something is really thinking, you can choose one from the list there.
What are they planning?
It's hard to say. This was Headmistress Umbridge that said this, was that there is nearly no snitch that the Scorpion King cannot catch. Perhaps this has something to do with catching some student that should not be here.
Are you telling me that a Ravenclaw boy is a Muggleborn?
What? No.
But no, you asked if I knew any Muggleborns, and then you asked if I knew this random Alexander. I'm not stupid, Scorpion King. I get it. All right, so what do we do first? Do we alert a professor?
Professor?
Well, why else? What do you expect to do with the information that he's Muggleborn?
Professor,
not tell someone.
Right. Professor, Professor Snape?
What's the matter with you?
Matter? Oh, nothing.
Can I ask you a question, dear cousin?
Cousin.
Do you remember that birthday party of mine a couple years back?
Birthday party?
Remember?
I think this is a roll. Go ahead and try and convince.
It's a convince roll?
Yeah. You're trying to make someone hear you either through intimidation or conversation.
I'm gonna use my Slytherin house benefit to automatically succeed on a convince roll once per day.
Oh, yes, of course, the party.
Yes. You remember you were the first to arrive and I was just so nervous and you were so kind to stay with me until everyone else showed up. Do you remember that?
Yes, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for being just as good a friend to me now as you were then. I'm so happy we've reconnected as of late.
As am I.
Should we get back?
Father will surely be happy.
I'm sure he will be. Should we get back to the Muggleborn hunt? You want to go looking for him?
Perhaps not at this moment. I have some things that require my attention.
Sure. Would you like to find me later and we can talk about it?
Perhaps.
Great. I'll be seeing you around, cousin.
For Voldemort and Valor.
For Voldemort and Valor. Can I see if I caught that he didn't do the salute correctly?
Yeah, go ahead and notice something.
Okay.
An 8. Okay, you can ask me one from the list there. I figure you're asking directly about it. Yeah, I think you noticed. It was hesitant and didn't seem right.
Okay. Before I go, cousin. And Olive's gonna kind of take a step very close to him and say, I know oftentimes it can seem a scary and dangerous place, but I hope you know you can trust family. You can trust me.
Try and convince him.
I can?
Of course you can.
He moves in sort of conspiratorially to you.
I am not what I seem.
What do you mean?
This place, it is hell.
Scorpius, you can't say such things where people can hear you. It's dangerous.
You're right.
Just keep your voice down, alright?
Yes. I'm scared. I don't belong here.
Neither do I. But we have to do what must be done. We have to play our part. We all must.
Yes, I suppose you're right. If you feel this way, know that you're not alone. That boy, Alex, you can speak to him. Just do it carefully.
And he turns and walks away. So, even though Lillian and Cornelia have been chatting away the whole time, you can ask me 2 questions from the Notice Something list.
Okay. How much have I seen? Did we see them speaking? Did we see
Definitely.
Scorpius and Olive speaking?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how I can make these kind of relevant to the situation. I feel like, is there anything or anyone sneaking around is kind of obvious. I feel like
Well, we can modify a little bit. I think that you actually heard them talk conspiratorially.
Okay.
You heard some, maybe not the whole thing, but you heard some of it.
Mm-hmm.
You probably heard Scorpius say that he doesn't belong here and that this place is hell. You have one more question.
Whoa, I've still got another question.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You rolled an 11.
I want to ask what it feels like, but I don't want to know what it feels like. I want to kind of try and read their feelings, like how the conversation has left them, like how they're feeling as they part.
Olive, how do you think you maybe gave something away? What do you think that Masie picked up on?
I would say I think Masie picked up on the shift between the compassion and like the quiet compassion that they shared in that moment versus when Olive straightens herself and kind of is loudly proclaiming, for Voldemort and Valor and goodbye, cousin, and all of that stuff. I think Masie sees the shift and like putting on that mask coming out of a heartfelt moment.
I would say that I think that originally we were just focused on
Cornelia's very quiet.
on if they were
Yes.
on if they were flirting or like something was going on there. Like, why is she getting more attention than we are? Like, we are.
Sure.
Obviously, she's not a Malfoy, so.
One of you, I guess whoever's better at it, can try and read between the lines.
She was like very close, and then all of a sudden she kind of went back to the Olive that we know. Like, rude and boring.
You're saying she's lying about something.
Yes, I believe so. I believe it very much, and we should definitely ask her. But maybe in, not outright.
Well, what if we pretend to be her friend and then figure out what she's doing?
You're a literal genius. There's a reason you're my best friend.
Thank you.
Let's do that. You really do have beautiful hair.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
All right. I was just trying to be nice, but
Yeah. Just trying to be nice.
Well, the family trade by nature was wand making. My father started learning other arts to make special magical items for the Dark Lord and the Death Eaters, if you must know. He doesn't like to brag about it much, but he's a craftsman of a different kind.
I mean, then technically our dads probably know each other, right? If they're doing arts and crafts and making things like furniture for the Dark Lord.
Possibly. He's quite well known within the community.
Never heard of him. I'll have to look him up.
You simply must.
You mean you didn't hear about the man who made the wand that the Dark Lord has decided to give to the next prince?
oh my god, thank god we finally got there.
Okay, almost asleep.
The next prince.
Yep.
Is that what Olive's father is making now?
Yep.
Matchstick? How's your family? I don't know anything about you. We're all sharing. I'm interested.
Okay. You can be interested.
Oh. Absolutely no politeness whatsoever. I can't believe she's even in Slytherin. How did she get here? No manners. Oh well. Well, this has been fun. I think I'm gonna go work on my potions.
Yeah, go up to our room then.
Yeah, I believe so. Thank you for the riveting conversation. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Matchstick.
Yes.
It's a beginning, and then there's a middle, and then there's an end, normally with a conversation, but we'll work on it next time.
Yeah.
It was lovely seeing you both.
Dora!
I'm sorry, I was trying to help. I didn't mean to make you look bad.
Do you know my father?
No.
Then what
I
on
don't.
earth compelled you to say that you did?
I want to join you.
Join me where?
I want in.
I'm certain I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you talking to the Scorpion King.
Yes, as did everyone else in the room. Talking about... What? What do you seem to have gotten into your head?
Nothing. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter.
Come to my room with me. What on earth do you think you are doing, speaking to me like that, full well in public where anyone can hear what we're saying?
No one heard us. And even if they did, they didn't know what I was talking about, but you did.
Well, no, I'm absolutely positive I have no clue what you're speaking about either. And I suggest you stop bringing it up unless you want to get yourself killed. Is that what you want? Is that what you're trying to accomplish here? Trying to draw attention to yourself?
Aren't you tired of it?
I keep my head down. I do what I'm told. And that's how I'm going to get out of here.
But aren't you tired of it?
I do what I'm told. I say the things we're supposed to say. As should you.
But aren't you tired of it?
You can't say those kinds of things where people can hear.
You're helping your dad, right?
I can't put him at risk. And you can't go around talking about things so loudly.
I won't. I won't. I won't.
I've never been away from home before, and I'm so scared.
It's okay. It's okay. She looks at the door and then just goes to take Olive, but like really gently cuddles her and just puts her head on her shoulder. It's okay.
I'm so scared.
It's okay. Maybe things don't have to be this way, you know?
Not in our time. Not now.
But maybe in some time.
That's exactly why I try to keep my head down. I try to keep my family safe. I help by staying quiet, and you should too.
I don't exactly have anything left to lose, so...
Well, you can't be of use to any cause if you're dead, so keep your mouth shut, and anytime you want to talk, just tell me that you need help with the pain potion, alright?
But...
Anytime you want to talk, that's what you tell me.
But we'll have to pretend like we don't like each other or something.
There are worse things to pretend. It's not the worst thing I've said.
But can I do something? I want to do something, and does the scorpion know?
He's struggling. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not right. Something's off. I don't know how else to explain it.
What can we do?
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
No. We'll figure it out together.
Did you guys see that Ravenclaw?
Embarrassing, honestly. I wonder how badly he messed up that potion. And Olive's gonna walk over and kind of peer into his cauldron. Kind of see if she can discern if it's different in any way.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look messed up.
Investigate.
Okay.
It's probably different, but you can't really tell very much.
Olive's going to
Maybe if you
try...
tasted it.
Yeah, Olive's going to try and look. How hot would it be?
Pretty hot. Yeah, it'd be
Okay.
like gloopily bubbling.
She's gonna kind of reach in a little bit and like tap it with her finger, like very quickly because it's so hot until the tip of her finger is kind of coated, and she's gonna taste it.
As you taste it, you can see some of the house elves kind of like looking at each other like, and you start to feel your tongue starts to like convulse, and as the liquid starts to pour down your throat, you start to like tense up, and you feel these like electric sort of pulses as if your nerves are on fire.
Olive?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you eat the potion?
Why did you do... It's an immense pain potion.
No, it's not. He messed it up. It doesn't smell right. I thought it... Oh, God. I thought
Are you in pain? Are you in pain?
Oh, it's like being electrified.
So
Yeah, it sounds a lot like pain.
Yeah, it sounds a lot.
I just thought that if he had messed it up, it would be fine, but... Oh.
Maybe we go to the hospital wing?
No, I'm alright.
Don't really look all right.
Look sweaty. So sweaty.
The potion's not making me sweat.
Is that the pain then?
I don't look sweaty. I'm alright. I can get through class. It's fine.
Is she pale? Or is she just pale?
A little bit. Honestly, I think we've all learned a good lesson here, and it's not to go around eating other people's potions.
I wasn't eating it. I was
It'd be
just...
like rule number 1. Really, like, don't eat
Yeah, you'd think,
someone else's
but
potion.
here we are.
You don't know him? We could put anything in his potion.
He's a Ravenclaw.
And that's where we're going to end today's session of Voldemort and Valor. Good job, everyone.
I hate it.
Oh my gosh, it's so evil and so fun.
I really gotta learn the thing.
Yeah. It's just...
It's like you're at a
Figure it out.
rave, but there's magic.
Oh, okay, now you're speaking my language.
There you go. You got it.
Just get some glow sticks. Boom.
House points roll. House points are gone. They got rid of those. They just give Slytherin a trophy every year.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You renamed the house Slytherin. I'm going to give a -1 to Cornelia Inkwood.
Oh, you mean their tag
Hemlock.
team duo?
No, sorry, Lily and Inkwood. Yeah, both
Lily.
of
In
them.
this
There we go.
universe, we're now married at 11.
Lilia. Cornian, whatever. Yeah, no, Lillian, because she seemed like she was the leader of the bitch brigade. So
Wait, so I don't get the
Wait.
-1 for that? That's a plus
you
one?
do. So
Wait, she's
you get a
getting it.
negative
I'm
one,
not
yeah.
getting it?
You're not. I can only give it to one of you. You'd both get.
Just me.
Stop fighting over my
Sorry.
-1s, okay?
It's okay.
Oh yeah. Did you do your -1 or +1, Olive? Sorry.
I put mine on my sheet, but I forgot to say it because I was just thinking about talking about this episode in therapy later. I gave a +1 to Masie.
That's my girl.
By choke slamming other people.
Choke slamming.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did that happen and I missed it?
No.
I was really...
It's. I meant like metaphorically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I'm gonna give Lillian's +1 to Olive because she thinks that her plan to become friends with Olive is working, and she was kind of willing to let her bully Matchstick while she was sitting right there. So sorry, Masie, I love you so much. It's actually such a cute nickname, though. I feel like you should keep it.
Wait, can you, Wack, can you kill 11-year-olds off the show? We can just...
Oh my gosh, he's
Maybe
thinking about it.
Maybe that's something that you should talk about in your therapy.
can't look in the mirror anymore. I had to cover it with a sheet.
No problem. And if you want to see Final Fantasy VII Remake and watch a 39-year-old man cry, I've been doing that. So, yeah. Thank you.